Good to have you on Tesla Shorts Time, episode 538. Patrick here in Vancouver. It's July 11th, 2026. Here's your Tesla news rundown. Fremont's 46-day teardown of the original Model S and X line frees factory space for Optimus production cells. Tesla shared video of heavy machinery dismantling concrete pits, robotic arms, and conveyors at the Fremont factory. The entire original Model S and Model X assembly line came down in 46 days. The cleared space is now slated for Optimus humanoid production. This continues the tracked Optimus program arc last noted on July 6th, where Giga Texas construction was underway. Fremont's repurposing adds a second U.S. site for early cells. Next milestone watchers will track is visible production hardware installation later this year. Community notes on X have highlighted how fleet video data directly feeds humanoid training loops. The discussion points to the growing overlap between vehicle-collected footage and Optimus learning datasets. This connects to the tracked Optimus program, where early training scale remains a key open question. Listeners will watch for any disclosed robot-specific data volume increases. The notes emphasize that real-world driving footage supplies the variety of scenarios needed for robot manipulation tasks. Observers expect this data synergy to accelerate once Fremont cells begin generating their own recordings. With factory space now opening for new hardware, move to how the Cybercab itself is advancing on public roads. Tesla is running Cybercab prototypes on public roads in Austin with no steering wheel or pedals installed. The tests focus on the vehicle's sensor suite and drive-by-wire systems in real traffic. This advances the Cybercab program beyond the initial unveiling toward unsupervised operation validation. Tesla confirmed employee rides in the steering wheel-free Cybercab are scheduled to start shortly at Giga Texas. The program follows the vehicle's We Robot unveiling and targets internal validation before wider deployment. This updates the Cybercab or Robo-Taxi tracked status from July 10th, where regulatory and production timelines remained open. Observers will track whether these runs generate new regulatory feedback or hardware iteration signals. Listeners should watch for the first reported ride metrics and any production tooling updates. While Cybercab testing generates new operational data, FSD continues collecting its own real-world miles in customer hands. An owner reported FSD V14.3.4 handled a 360-mile Pennsylvania to Maryland trip with one necessary takeover on Route 41. The system managed I-95 congestion, rain, and urban traffic in Ocean City using standard and hurry profiles. The single disengagement occurred when the car attempted a late lane change into a closing right lane. This real-world data point fits the ongoing FSD unsupervised arc, where supervised performance continues to improve ahead of regulatory approval. As FSD expands capabilities on newer hardware, Tesla is also extending a lighter version to older international fleets. Tesla began distributing FSD Lite to Hardware 3 vehicles in markets outside the United States. The lighter version targets older fleets while full V14 features remain hardware dependent. This step extends the supervised FSD expansion tracked since July 10th, where international Lite availability was just beginning. Next signals will come from owner reports on capability gaps versus the standard stack. Efficiency gains in training data handling also matter for scaling both FSD and Optimus. Tesla's patent details a GPU native video bitstream slicing method that skips full decoding. The architecture parses compressed streams inside the graphics card, extracts only needed reference chains, and recycles memory on the fly across up to 8 unsynchronized cameras. It targets petabyte-scale distributed storage clusters feeding thousands of training nodes. This efficiency gain supports the Cortex Dojo tracked program by reducing memory bandwidth pressure during model updates. Internal guidance at Tesla is directing employees to use Grok 4.5 amid tighter AI tool budgets. The shift reflects cost controls on external model usage while prioritizing in-house XAI capabilities. This ties into the Cortex Dojo Tracked program, where training and inference efficiency remain central open questions. Watch for any disclosed utilization metrics or model performance comparisons in future updates. The directive arrives as spending caps on third-party AI tools take effect across teams. Employees are expected to route new queries through the XAI model first before considering alternatives. While AI training efficiency improves, Tesla is also opening physical production lines to outside ideas. Tesla opened its Berlin Gigafactory battery production line to external startups for testing new cell and pack concepts. The program lets ideas move from lab to actual manufacturing equipment under real throughput conditions. This development touches the 4680 and structural pack tracked program, where yield and cost curves remain key open questions. Next data point will be any announced startup outcomes or process changes adopted from the trials. With manufacturing and development threads advancing, Tesla is also expanding how customers can access vehicles directly. Tesla is expanding direct vehicle rentals beyond current states. Customers will soon access Teslas straight from the company in 4 additional locations. The move builds on existing Hertz and Turo partnerships while giving Tesla more control over fleet utilization. Watch for state announcements and how rental volume ties into broader vehicle demand signals. Hertz continues adding Tesla Model 3 vehicles to its rental fleet without major announcements. The expansion focuses on high-demand urban and airport locations. This supports Tesla's vehicle utilization outside direct sales channels. Edmunds published current pricing across all 2026 Model 3 variants available in the US. The guide breaks down differences between rear-wheel drive, long-range, and performance trims. Pricing reflects ongoing adjustments in the next-gen affordable EV program tracked since July 9th. Buyers will watch for any incentive stacking or regional delivery timing updates. The report lists exact figures for each configuration in the current market. Regional availability and option packages are also detailed for prospective orders. As Tesla grows its physical footprint, new showrooms are also appearing in competitive markets. Tesla filed plans for a new retail location on Knox Street in Dallas, positioned close to an existing Rivian site. The filing details the proposed store layout and vehicle display areas. This expands Tesla's physical retail presence in a competitive EV market. Next step is local permitting approval and opening timeline. Tesla submitted plans for a Knox Street retail location in Dallas, adjacent to Rivian's existing presence. The filing outlines showroom and service capabilities. This marks another step in physical retail expansion in competitive markets. Local approval timelines will determine opening pace. While retail expands, the charging network faces its own operational challenges. A suspect faces charges after targeting multiple charging sites and removing supercharger connectors. The incidents highlight ongoing physical security challenges for the expanding network. Tesla's open access strategy increases site visibility, which may require additional hardening measures at high-traffic locations. Before we go, keep an eye on the first reported metrics from employee cybercab rides at Giga Texas. That's your Tesla news for today. TSLA closed at $407.76, up $1.21, 0.3%. If you found this useful, a rating or review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify really helps new listeners find the show. You can also find us on X at Tesla Shorts Time. I'm Patrick in Vancouver. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. And before you go, this show is part of the NARA Network, a family of daily podcasts on tech, science, and markets, each one a short, sharp briefing you can finish on the commute. If today earned its place in your feed, here's your next listen. Environmental Intelligence, the Environment and Climate Policy Brief for Canada. Find every show free at niranetwork.com. And on the website, every episode's visuals live in our free image gallery at niranetwork.com/gallery. Royalty free under Creative Commons, download with attribution. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.